hamburger sandwich taught by Coca-Cola.
They took my ass! I can't shit!
Damn it, I couldn't get to the mic in time for that one. Yeah, I'm happy to have added that to the deck today. I feel a lot better. I don't know what it was. I had this past weekend. I just had like a weight on my shoulders. So it's good to be back. It's good to feel a little bit better about things. I think the other thing too is I actually went and worked out today. So that's probably affecting my sort of general feeling. You know, it's crazy to think about, but tube TVs were like still a thing when the Wii came out. Like you were like people still used tube TVs. Also, I promise at some point I will make a playlist that isn't just... I did too. I played my Wii on a CRT. I remember getting like I still have this TV, like an older like LCD TV, and thinking like, man, this is the future. This TV screen is flat and it's like fucking 6 inches thick. I still have it. It's just like a crusty like Sanyo TV. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe it wasn't a Sanyo. Maybe it was something else. But... oh, fuck. Now this is gonna bother me. I'm gonna want to go check. God damn it. God fuck damn it. But, that was my TV for the longest time. Actually, fuck. I have a picture of it saved. From many, many moons ago. Eons ago. From the far-off year. Of 2010. No, it was a Sylvania, not a Sanyo. Wow. Actually, fuck. I don't want to... I don't know. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I don't think I should share this picture. I think it could be findable. It is crazy to see my old room. It's just kind of... I used to have a mini fridge in my room. Real talk, having a mini fridge sucks dick. That's like the ultimate that sounds fucking cool for a room kind of idea. And then until you realize that, or at least for me, until I realized that I don't put drinks in it. I just drink out of a big cup. Like I don't keep you have to keep it stocked for it to make sense. And like there multiple times when I had mini fridges, because this wasn't just a one and done thing. This happened to me multiple times. I just wasn't using it because I would run out of drinks and then I wouldn't want to buy more. And it would just kind of sit. But then it's like, well, you don't want it to sit because then you're paying fucking money for it. Like you kind of just like stop. It becomes a money pit in like a really weird way. Although to be fair, it wouldn't be the only money pit. That was at a time in my life when I just fucking was bouncing off the walls with money, because that was when I first got my first real job. And to give like the job I actually have today, I've been there for 7 years. I'll be here. I'll be at this job for 7 years. At the end of April, which I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm going to be honest, but fuck's sake. Where the fuck is the blue layer? Where the fuck is Spider-Man? A giant robot is attacking the city. Or is a giant Viking is attacking the city. Yabba dabba doo. This is a lightning bolt. But around that time, like literally the first paycheck I got, I went out and bought a mini fridge for my office for like $100. And I was like, sick, I have a mini fridge now. And I did use it quite a bit, to be fair. And it was great because I wasn't paying for the electricity on it. But then literally, so to give context, during college, I worked at a store that would be considered a home dollar store. That was surrounded by many trees. And I made like $9 to $10 an hour. And I worked all through college. And, during that time, I made, I was making like $80 a week. Like I was getting paid every other week. Realistically, I was making like $200 to like $300 a month. It was rough because they didn't want to give me full time, and they didn't want to make me a manager either, because I took some dumb fucking test and they said you can't be a manager, and I was like, cool. So not only did I not become a manager, I didn't make more money. I was in a very bad way before I found this job, and it was amazing when I did. You know, I didn't do this off stream like I said I was going to. Let's pull up the old one and see if it's an if we're like wasting our time trying to improve it. Oh, come the fuck on. Oh my god, I have to go digging for it. Fuck's sake. God, my NAS is so fucking slow. I wish there was a way to make it faster, but no. Okay, so this is the old one. As you can see, I did keep a lot of the general stuff. Like if you look here. If you look here, it's actually not that different. I will say her face is a lot improved here. Like there actually is some solid improvement. She's also much nicer sized. I drew her a little thinner. I was a little kinder to her in the other version. But I don't know, like I feel like we could, I don't know, what the more, I like the face, but the rest of it is bad. I'm gonna be honest, like, this head is kind of odd-shaped the more I look at it. I like this, though. I think this is, I actually think we shouldn't keep this. It looks good though, like tone-wise and finish-wise and stuff like that. But, I don't know. Also, the eyes are shaped a little differently. You know what? I think we're going to let bygones be bygones here and kind of put this back where it came from to the side. I really don't think there's anything else we got to reference here. I didn't really keep a lot of other shit. I think I actually really went kind of hard on the improvements and stuff. If I'm gonna be slightly honest. That being said, I'm not a big fan of the expression in the new one. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger tablet at some point. We're gonna need a bigger ass to shit out this turd. What were they thinking with this shitload of fuck? Okay, I'm running into that issue again, I think. I think we just honestly, I think the thing that's really tripping me up with this one is the glasses, like their positioning and whatever. I talk a little bit of shit on the Wii, I'm gonna be honest. But, Mario Galaxy 1 was, at least that one kind of had, like, some really nice things about it. Even if I wasn't the biggest fan of, like, the moment-to-moment, like, gameplay style. I think it... I don't know, it's kind of weird. It kind of had, like, this, like, emotional quality to it. That's, like, somewhat dire and... just, I don't know, just kind of... It had a nice, sort of, weightiness to it, I'll say. And then Galaxy 2 had none of that. But to be fair, I didn't get very far in Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I should give some Wii games a better chance. I think I'm old enough now, and I'm willing to look at the Wii more objectively. I think I feel like I should give it a better chance. Because to be honest, it did play quite a bit of it did play quite a role in my youth, even if it wasn't like a great role. I really do want to get it going for streaming, though. I really do. The issue is the it's the spacing of where I'm at. There isn't enough space to have the Wii. You need to... This was something I always got into a lot of fights with my parents about growing up, too, because they would want me to set up the Wii so that, like, my sister could play games and stuff. And I had to continually tell them that, like, they would ask it to be set up in, like, really unreasonable ways. Like, in our family room, our TV was, like... It was, like, essentially on top of a bookshelf. It was basically inaccessible. Like, I tried to play just regular video games down there, and it was terrible. Here. We don't have to pretend. I can just show you. So... This is a couch where someone would be sitting, right? So imagine you're sitting down. after a nice long day of doing nothing. And your eye level would be about like here, right? And then like the floor, corner boards and stuff like that. Like imagine this is a wall, right? There is this gigantic like entertainment stand style bookshelf that was meant for like a CRT TV back when those things had to accommodate those. And then there was just a big widescreen TV like up here. And you had to like fucking crane your neck up to watch TV. Let alone like play a video game. It was it was not good. It was very bad. It was very, very, very bad. Okay. Did I unmute the... Okay, good. So we're getting music. I hope you guys can hear the music. Can you hear this? How did I handle it on the other one? I guess I did kind of just end up doing the same thing on accident. I might have fucking railroaded myself. Pen got stuck for a second there. Oh, it's just gonna play the fucking song again. This is not exactly a loopable song. You know, I kind of got like really weirded out. I was watching Ding Dong VG. I was watching him play, Kirby's Air Ride, and that's a game that's been on my shelf to try for a real long time. I didn't have it as a kid, but I bought a copy of it back when it wasn't, like, retardedly... Is it, like, expensive still? Or I thought it got expensive. I think Rad stepped away. I'd ask him to price check. According to price charting, Kirby Air Ride is... Ooh! It's $100. Complete. So that's... Well, Rad says 30. The duality of man. But that game is on my list of game to play. Yeah, here it is. Along with, we gotta do Custom Robo still. I shafted Custom Robo, and that's very bad. Oh, mine doesn't have the manual. Fuck. Oh, man. That's why I got it for so cheap. Oh, that sucks. Well, the manual is only 20 bucks, so... But, I saw Ding Dong play that game, and I couldn't, like, recognize it at first. Because I was like, wait, what the fuck? What is this game that looks exactly like Smash Bros, like, Brawl? Because, like, all the menu design and shit for that game is just, like, straight up what they used in Brawl. Like, it's, like, uncannily similar. Like, fonts, like, UI elements, it's the most bizarre shit, and it, like, caught me tripping balls for a minute. I was like, what the fuck is going on? For a second. He did use it for Kid Icarus. That's another game that I have, but, like, I played, like, 5 minutes of, and I went, like, I'm not into this. And I turned it off. But also, too, that game seems very difficult on the touch screen for the 3DS. I wonder how it plays with the nub. Now that I think about it. Although, fuck, all my 3DSs that have the nub are Japanese ones, because I didn't buy an American new 3DS XL, because I really wanted the one with the fucking faceplates, because I thought that was, like, the neatest shit in the world. And then Nintendo was just like, nah, we're not gonna give you the faceplates because you're dumb American. And I remember being fucking giga pissed about it. And then finally they caved. I thought Kid Icarus works with the fucking Circle Pad Pro. Why would it not work with the fucking nub? Because you could... I saw James' channel use it with the fucking Circle Pad Pro. Oh, poo. Poo on a shoe. Fuck that. Her hair is much too hairless. Yeah. That is the big suck. I doesn't appreciate that. Then the 3DS shit cube, because it's a piece of shit.
The Nintendo shit cube.
Cool, I love getting to redraw and having to redo all my work. Because I was fucking lazy during the important part. I love getting to do that. It's my favorite. I love redoing my work. I love refrigerators. But that sucks. That's like one of the things where it's like, oh, that might be fun to actually try. Instead of absolutely destroying the touchscreen on my, my system. Fuck. Now, the real question is, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't leave it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm a little more animated than usual tonight. I apologize. I'll try to keep my autism in check. We have a mystery viewer. According to YouTube. I was gonna see if John wanted to show up, but he's offline. Probably went to bed. He was active earlier. Hard for Games streamed. This is why I'll probably never be a real mangaka, guys. Is because I just take too much fucking time to make shit. It is a curse. I hate it. Quick, think of the crazy man who made the faces to this song. And think about me doing those exact same faces. I'm doing them right now. I hope you're fucking laughing. Because it's really craning my fucking neck. Our head got too tall. Too tall. Too much. Too much. Two head. Less many. Thank you. Oh, thank you. God, I am kind of in a weird mood today. Is this what it's like to have bipolar depression, which I think is the thing I have? Because I'm from the internet and I self-diagnose. I am kind of really weirdly hyper today. I apologize to everybody. But I was hanging out in the Hard for Games they streamed today. And it really made me want to go live with the game and not art. Maybe if I can get this page done in a reasonable amount of time, I might reward myself. Her ears should be standing up. Standing on the edge of a crater, like the prophet once said. Alright, that looks pretty good. I think that's an improvement over what we had, even if it is kind of a little too close to what we had before. Delete. Ah. I had it until I, like, let it skate a little too far. Oh, I'm really hoping that this weekend they get a Quacks, the high grade Quacks kits at my model kit store, my model shop. I mean, I don't know. It's a public location. So, I don't know. Maybe that's not that strange. But would really like to be able to get a kit of that before the tariffs kind of kick in and really try to fuck with everybody. Although, who knows if they'll even come to actually pass. Wait, they made a master grade GPO 3, really? Huh. Interesting. It's ass. Well, the high grade is kind of shitty too, if I'm going to be honest. Is it worse than the GPO 1? Because I'm going to be honest, the GPO 1 kind of does suck too. I am... Okay, good. Ignore it. Got it. I still want a GPO 2 master grade. I really do. I want to buy that, and I want to buy a Metal Gear Rex and a Ray and put them in a kiddie playpen and watch them fight. Buy it so they announce a new one, maybe. What are the other high grades they have for Quacks? I gotta be honest, I almost kind of like the Zaku high grade they did. It's kind of goofy looking, but I'm kind of here for it. Jehuti Intenetipi. I haven't played Zone of the Enders. I wonder, do I have that on PlayStation? I don't think so. I'll have to see about getting a hold of that then. I think before I fuck with my PS3 more, one of the people in the video game arcade group I'm in mentioned that you can avert. So I have an original PS3 like a backwards compatible one, like the one that everyone fucking creams themselves over. That also has like an issue with longevity and stuff like that. Like the more you play it, the more it'll burn out. But the one I have hasn't burned out yet, and I've been told. Oh, I guess I could get it on PS2. Yeah, I forgot it is technically a PS2 game. But like with regards to the PS3, apparently there's like a really crazy mod you can do to attempt to like you basically put like a new PS3 motherboard in like the older PS3, and then somehow the two of them together combine to like make a better PS3. It's very odd. I have not had it explained to me properly, clearly, but Guy wanted like $300 or $400 to do it, and I kind of was like, no. I got too many other shit fucking projects I want to do with that money. Like, I'd much rather spend that money on other video game project stuff. When are we getting... I am excited for the quacks. I gotta say, I know when I correct me if I'm wrong, Rad, but when we were kind of looking at it, I think we were kind of poo-pooing it a little bit. But I gotta say, I've really come around on like the color shifted red, blue, and yellow to be more like a cyan, like an orange, and like a more like orange red. I really do. I really kind of like it as opposed to the more traditional like ultramarine blue with like super bright yellow and like fire engine red. Oh yeah, I guess this is airing this season too. Oh, the Red Gundam? Yeah, kinda. The Red Gundam kinda just looks like a dude. I can see that complaint. Like, it kinda just looks like a man. Like, it doesn't even have, like, an interesting silhouette. Oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like fucking Eva 2. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, that too. But yeah, it looks like fucking Asuka's gonna jump out of that thing. Oh, well, if these tariffs kick in, I guess the one good thing about that situation for me could be that I could actually buy the fucking paint booth, instead of, wasting my money on other things. Because I could use that for soldering, too. I keep saying that. Problem is, I gotta get someone in to fucking... I gotta get a tin knocker in to, like, help me build, like, the exhaust system. You know, I could also use that for... Honestly, I could use it for fucking sanding, too. Instead of fucking breathing in enough gunpla dust to sexually identify as a high-grade model kit. I think there's enough plastic in my fucking nutsack and DNA now to officially say that I could impregnate a girl with a gunpla. My child will come out. And it'll be a high-grade Zaku FZ. From the hit Gundam OVA, War in the Pocket. Injection molding. Fuck. Wow, how long have we been going for? Almost an hour? Jesus Christ. Super Paper Mario wants me to commit say paper coup. No thank you. I have a stupid expensive box building right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
The pizza is aggressive.
Fucking, what the fuck is with the music? What's happening? I did not press pause. Wow, it did not like that I skipped the Paper Mario song. Holy shit. You had to get the gold Perseus. It's a Beyblade thing. I looked up gold Perseus and I'm getting like all kinds of fucking weird shit. I'm gonna be right back. I have to pee because I drank a lot of liquid today. G3 prize version of CX-03. Be right back. I'm back. Holy shit. Fucking, I'm looking up pictures of some of these high graves, and goddamn Nin Game wants fucking $175 for a prize figure for an Ichiban Kuji. Are they fucking out of their gourd? On $175. Ninja Game do have high grade quacks. I'm probably just gonna wait till it comes in normally. Till I can get it at my local affair. I have a feeling it might come in this week. We may see it. We may believe it. They had the fucking... You know, I wasn't a big fan of Thunderbolt. Gundam Thunderbolt. It was very, very whatever to me. And then there was a sequel that set up another sequel that didn't fucking do anything. But, I really did like the design of the original Thunderbolt Gundam with the 4 shields. I like the colors of it too. Kind of, they're kind of similar. As like the, kind of for the same reason I like Quacks. It ends up going in wild places. Yeah, it seemed like one of those, like... It's actually pretty cool by the end. Okay, maybe I'll give it a read. I just remember the anime being kind of like, why should I give a fuck about any of these people? They're all miserable assholes. But I really liked the I really liked the Verka original Thunderbolt Gundam, and they had it at my local haunt, but it was like $80 or some shit like that. And I'm gonna be real, I don't want to pay $80 for the Thunderbolt Gundam. This is probably going to sound really weird with me. Oh, I didn't do her fucking leaf thing. There's like an archetype of anime like that where it feels very Western in like a lot of its approach and design. Megalobox was another anime that kind of gives me very similar vibes. Where it's I mean, it's obviously a Japanese show, but it feels really like Western in its like mannerisms and like approach to storytelling and like visual presentation. Also, it's fucking gray. There's a couple anime that kind of have that same weird grayness to them. I don't know if it's like this one director or what, but I'll have to look up who did those shows. They just never seem to really get me. I've always liked anime being very anime, for lack of a better word to describe it. I like when shit's like goofy and colorful. Again, I think Quacks did a pretty good job of that. I liked the whole thing about like we're new types, so we're flying into fucking entropy, because that's what they're setting up, right? That was the whole thing with fucking Full Frontal in Unicorn, is that new types perceive like time in a certain way, so they basically can just like they basically just like jump to entropy at a certain point, like the heat death of the universe. So I have a feeling that's what they might be going to, but I don't know, that could change. What honestly, the Master Grade I really kind of want, speaking of like Gundam stuff, is I really want to get the fucking Master Grade Gundam mechs. I saw it at a store, or I saw it at the very haunt that I'm describing, and I was like, no, I don't need to get it, because I'm gonna get, I pre-ordered it on HLJ, and it'll come eventually. The fool I was. Orukana. But yeah, they named that guy fucking Full Frontal, didn't they? Where did I see the fucking, like, screen cap of the quote about his name, where they were talking about how they thought really hard about, like, naming him and, like, the character and what he stood for, and then they kind of went like, oh yeah, in the West, after the fact, we found out that it meant basically just being fucking naked. Oh, God. Oh, Gundam. Double O Gundam. That was one that I didn't really... I didn't really get in... I watched all of it, and there's actually, like, moments that really, really got me in the show. Like, unironically, there were parts of that show that I, like, legitimately shed tears at. But then, like, the whole thing is, like, humans, you need to be, like, it's a silly show. Let's put it that way. It's not, the serious themes of that show do not work, I think, in the ways that they want them to. Especially when, you consider that the whole reason for all the conflict in that show is that maybe aliens exist. And we need to be prepared. Not that they exist and they're a threat, and humanity has to band together and put aside their differences. But aliens might exist. So we need to create the one world government and destroy the free will of all the people by gaslighting them. That is true. It does focus a lot on the whole Middle Eastern thing. That's probably because that's when a lot of that shit was happening. But yeah, double didn't really do it for me. Also, I'll never get over the fact that fucking Lock-On dies in the first season and they replace him with his twin brother, which is what they did in fucking Beer Fest. They pulled a fucking landfill for like my favorite character in the show. Like, he was easily my favorite. I do kind of enjoy like the roguish like knaves with like a hint of seriousness, and like, you know, their nature is about like trying to forget their dark past. And they fucking kill him, and I was actually kind of almost choking up a little bit because they did that, and then they fucking murdered the two like pilots. Did someone just fucking ring my doorbell? Or is that this song? I think it was just the song. Because it's like almost midnight here. But, yeah. He dies and it's like this really emotional thing. And then they fucking replace him with an identical clone of himself. It's the most like, then why did you kill him off? It's ridiculous. I feel so bad for fucking Lock-On, and I almost called him Landfill. I kinda. I just think it's ridiculous that they did it to begin with. I think that whole thing is just like, what the fuck were they thinking? I just remember he sleeps with the one chick and she's like an enemy spy, and then I think she dies or something. I don't remember. I don't remember fully. Poor Lock-On. True. I never had a pet hamster growing up. But true. But yeah, he was easily my favorite out of the four. The main guy was just kind of a douche. I didn't really care for Child Soldier. Or Child Soldier's child girlfriend. And then Mr. Computer, $6 million cross-dresser man also. I mean, he just like fucking dies. But then, surprise, surprise, he's not dead. He's a computer now. And he gets to fucking be inside the computer and fucking orgasm about it every moment of every day. You know, because space aliens might exist. I haven't seen the movie for Double O. I'm honestly, I'm probably missing out on a lot of Gundam movies. I just kind of watched as... I don't, you know, I do this thing where when I get into something new, I kind of just, like, ravenously consume it. And maybe, like, 50% of it to 40... That's even being way too generous. Oh, is that the twist? Is that aliens do exist and they show up in the movie? But that was the whole thing in the show, is they kept using this phrase for the dialogues to come. They kept saying that, and I'm like, bro, are you out of your fucking mind? You created a totalitarian one-world government because you think aliens might exist. I figured that's exactly what it was when you told me you haven't seen the movie. But yeah, God, what is the worst Gundam thing I think I've seen? It probably had to be Victory. Victory is just like really bad. But that's the thing, the show doesn't fucking, like, it doesn't make it out to be right. Like, it would be so much different if they went, hey, guess what? Aliens are real and they're fucking coming. We need to get our shit together. Builders Try? I haven't seen all of Builders Try. I saw a little bit of it. Unless I'm thinking of a different Builders Try. Oh yeah, where they replace... Oh, with fucking... with Fumina. Huh. Yeah, I dropped this one pretty quick myself, if I'm gonna be honest. Although, to be fair, isn't this where fucking Double Thick with the side of Smug shows up? There's at least one silver lining. Yep, here she is. Fucking God, I don't even remember her fucking name. I just remember, you'd think I would. Because I see her a lot more than I see fucking anything else from this show. Yeah, true. Gyanko. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because she fights with the fucking, like, a modded Gyangyan. Because her brother is from the original show, and he also does that. What is it with fucking Gundam builders having the goddamn waifu game on lockdown? We got that. We got MILF. We got, like, Space Dimensional Princess. Or, no, the guy is the prince from the... I was thinking of the end where they, like, teleport to the fucking alternate universe together. And I'm like, oh, yeah, she's from... I memory hold it that she's from there, which is not true. She's like a weird like science experiment. So we have fucking mentally broken girls, you know, some bros be like, I can fix her. What else? We have Furry in fucking Re-Rise. We got slightly BBW with Yanko. I will allow it slightly. We could do better, though. Yeah, I said Furry. I'm waiting for a Gundam series to just straight up have furries in it. Like, not like a goofy one like Builders. Just like a regular Gundam, and that's like the whole thing. Is like, we can do like the whole the furries are oppressed sort of thing. We can just make it Beastars, but not shit. No, or not Beastars, fuck. BNA. Whew. That's how fucking much that show means to me in my brain. Sorry, Michiru. Your show sucks dick. I think I was probably, that was a pretty big disappointment for me, was BNA. Did we even get any fucking BNA figures?
Connecting the Wii Motion Plus accessory.
Oh my god.
First you'll need your Wii Remote Controller and Wii Motion Plus. Turn the Wii Motion Plus accessory so that you can see the arrow on the lock switch.
I did not consent to that shit. Shut up. Okay, so we got one figure of like the splash illustration from the beginning. And that's it. That's literally it. What a world. What a world. Honestly, BNA is like, it's like the, my problem with it, it is very, very clearly, they wanted to have multiple seasons and they didn't get it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, you think they would have gone to bat for the show like a little bit, but no, they didn't even fucking bother. They really didn't. But yeah, it's not, honestly, it's like not even worth it. It like starts interesting and kind of cool, but it goes nowhere. And I think the big thing that really bothered me was like, do you mind if I spoil the show for you? Or do you just like not care? Go ahead. So the whole thing is she turns into like a tanuki. Like, in the beginning, she's a human character that just, her friend turns into a fox, and it's like a big deal because like there's already weird human animal racism, so like for someone to like turn into that is kind of like this weird unheard of like faux pas. So her friend turns, and then she gets like sucked into a van and gets fucking sent to Auschwitz or whatever. Furry Auschwitz. And then she turns into a tanuki and then just kind of like hides away. Because like she's gonna get sent to the fucking gas chambers for being a furry. So eventually she like kind of like escapes from whatever Japanese city she's in. And Trudeau dressing up like a beaver. True. This is true. But basically, like, the whole thing is, like, being an animal person is, like, considered, like, dire and not good in the world. But they can turn into people that just look like people. So who fucking cares? Like, they just look like regular people, but then they can also turn into furries. And it's like, I mean, like, I could understand the discrepancy and stuff, but, like, it's such, like, a non-issue at that point. And in, like, the 3rd episode, she learns how to turn back into a human from being a furry. And it's like, okay, well, the show is solved. It's just really dumb. And the reason they did it wasn't for any story reason. Like, they'll try to spin it as, like, oh, it's about mental health. You know, you gotta be more free with yourself. But, like, it doesn't make fucking sense in that route. The real reason to me at least, the real reason they did it is because they didn't want to animate furries. Because a lot of Japanese animators probably don't know how to draw them properly. So they kind of just didn't fucking... They gave themselves like an opt-out card. The only one who stays a furry for a lot of the time is Michiru. And the only reason they do that is because they just draw a regular-ass anime girl and give her, like, fucking face paint and a nose. They don't actually draw, like, a kimono character. That's true. We do have killing bites. Although I feel somewhat similarly about killing bites. Although, to be fair, the Beagle Girl in, like, the rest of the manga, because the anime didn't go very far, I appreciate that they made her an actual, like, kimono girl. I say as I draw my character, who is a fox trying to hide as a human. He wrote a monthly spin-off about the bunny girl getting fucked. Of course he did. Of course he did. Like, fucked or fucked up. Because I have a feeling he's, like, into gore. And, like, some really crazy shit that would get you put on a list. Just a bit of a hunch from watching the thing that he made. The public-facing thing that he made. That was our family dog, was a beagle. Unfortunately, she passed away. Well, obviously, she did. Dogs don't really live that long in the grand scheme of things. You get them for like 15 years tops, and I think she made it to like 12 or 13, I think. I don't really need to spend a lot of time on this particular part. I should have been done with this by now. I'm very upset at myself for not going faster, but we're talking. We're having a good time. Oh my god. Thank you. Just in case we gotta move it around some, but I think we'll be good. Man, I thought I was done with this. I was like, yeah, I did it. I'm done. I have the whole fucking top part to do. Jesus Christ. I'm a bit embarrassed about how long this has taken me. Although, to be fair, I did have to redraw it. But it shouldn't take me an hour and 30 minutes to do this. This is kind of shameful, slightly. God damn it. Oh, that was the worst. Oh my god! I mean, it is about animal blood sport. But, like, you can tell this man's tags are pretty not kosher, I'd say. Oh, don't show me. I mean, yeah, that's like fucking... He changed the way he inks, I think. Unless I just haven't seen his work in a long time. But yes, thank you for that. Because it looks like he started doing, like, the digital, like, post-processing shit. Like, it looks like he went from, like, screen tone to grayscale or whatever. Unless that's just a side effect of, like, it being, like, a manga scan or something. That's something I actually have to kind of address in this ARTLAB. Is, I don't know if, like, manga being scanned in or, like, shrunk down or whatever, like, actually affects the way it looks when you like, make it. Because that's always something I've kind of had odd feelings about, is I just... something about it just doesn't look right when I do it, and I don't know if that, again, that's like a side effect of it being a like a digital, like, to, yeah. Where's my shining example of the Hime cut? I need to pull up that. On the other computer, I shall pull up that one. There's this one Fate slice of life manga. That I've been reading. There's some good girls in this, but the main chick has like the perfect Hime cut. The way he does it is very good. But there's also this like really like crazy looking bushy haired girl who has like a massive rack. Let me see if I can find her again. Yeah. Which is funny because the whole premise of this is that it has nothing to do with like the Fate that everyone knows. It's literally just a slice of life set in the Fate universe, and it doesn't seem like there's any connection to any of the shit that makes Fate Fate. Mitsuzuri Ayako is her name. But apparently this Fate manga has been going on for a minute. But there's only like 10 chapters of it really translated. Yeah, no, Fate is just like ridiculous at this point. But the main whatever girl has this Hime cut that has been very helpful to reference. And I should be referencing it more. If I'm being honest. But no. I don't know how I feel about this now. This face. Well, this has been going on for a long, long time, too, this manga. This is probably, like, gacha Fate. So, This is just when it was still a visual novel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Buddy's cutting it close. There we go. That was the one from earlier. Sorry. Playing, you know, I actually intentionally, I purchased something through my deputy. I purchased a smaller thing, and there's a couple small things I want to get, and I want to test to see what I can expect from, like, the tariff situation, to know if it's, like, just fucking completely untenable or not, if it goes through. Oh, I didn't do the fucking other ear. God damn fuck me. We're missing critical hardware here. Mission critical tactical fluff. But yeah, good luck with that one, dude. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like simultaneously the face is too wide, the eyes are too wide and the face is too thin. I really don't know how to explain it other than that. Let's see. So why don't we... Oops. But then this just looks like... This just looks wrong. There. I think that'll do. Yeah, that looks better. Whatever, I think this will work, I suppose. Alright, let's throw it in the thing. I really do need to build... I keep saying this, but I really do need to build a playlist. I'm very tired of hearing the same 5 fucking Wii songs over and over and over again. Not that they're bad, but like... Oh, I didn't give her glasses. Fuck. Quick, what is my favorites? Give her the glace. But yes, good luck with that one, friendo. You shall be put to the test. You and your family will be cursed for all eternity. See if I can close and fill this. Let's actually see if it works. Did not. Ah, Naruhodo. Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi wa Mori Calliope desu. All right. Ah. The Obi. Nobi. Oh God. I am not in control. Oh God, I am really not in control. Probably should have made those thinner. Although I guess I can make them thinner. We have the technology. We can do it. Oops. I accidentally tapped it a bit too much. Uh-oh. So first thing first, we have to build a, as usual, we have to build our buck layer, is what I like to call it, our backing. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't do it right. It ain't gonna do it. It actually won't do it because of it doesn't recognize the panel line as a as an edge, which is very pisses me the fuck off is what it does. Cuz now I got to go and click every little Do you think in the way that Miyamoto is like super fucking pissed about the popular version of Donkey Kong being the rare version to the point where they changed his appearance for the new games? Do you think Koji Kondo kind of has similar... Well, no. Koji Kondo's shit is like... I don't know. Do you think there's someone out there on the Nintendo music team that feels that way about this song? Where it just makes them, like, super fucking mad. It's really funny to read about Miyamoto being tilted at Rare. He must have really been fucking pissed about Donkey Kong. Yeah, because, like, he's, like, a huge figurehead, yeah, so he'd be pissed if someone, like, kind of ups his game with his own shit. It's really funny reading about that and how we got one of my favorite video games of all time out of it. But he absolutely, like... He absolutely, like, held that against them. And I guarantee you that's a part of why Star Fox Adventures exists. Is he was just hanging out there one day and he saw they were working on something and he wanted it for himself. He did the fucking King David to Dinosaur Planet. Apparently that is in like a playable state now where it's like a finished game. I wonder how you get it working, if you can get it working on like a like an N64, like an EverDrive or something. Well, the thing that really pissed him off was like the 3D like graphics, because everyone was saying how it like looked super like futuristic and good. But to be honest, I think they do look great. Even those graphics kind of hold up today still. They have their own charm to them, in my opinion. I think this drawing is it's just gonna look weird no matter what, I think. I want to grab this guy. Where is it? I don't remember how I did it, so I just want to use it, I think. I kind of wish I had more love for Rareware. I kind of just don't. Probably. Although considering that furries have always been like fucked up, like there was never a moment where it was like an innocent thing. It was always fucked up. Maybe we might have maybe we might be in the same spot, considering she's like a little girl. I actually think we might have been more fucked up if that came out as intended. Either that or there would be less furries overall, but the furries that are there are like way more fucked up. Like it would be like catastrophically bad. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I guess I can just leave it there for now. There's no way. Where did it go? Alright, let's actually start toning. Let's actually get this fucking shit on the road, please. I've spent like 2 hours now doing the same drawing. This is actually like really embarrassing. I'm gonna be real. I should be better than this for my like level and pedigree. Like I should be able to make these things faster. Oops. I just learned the last time Mario Kart costed $80 was when 7 came with a whole ass 2DS. Oof! Did that 3DS really drop to that price? The 2DS? I'm gonna be real. Mario Kart has not captured my heart since the one on the original DS. The original Mario Kart DS had a lot of shit for single player dudes like me. And then we kind of came out and just didn't. They had motorcycles. Though. Cool. But yeah, I was kind of... And then the 3DS one came out, and I was like, do I like Mario Kart anymore? Have I grown out of Mario Kart? And I was like, well, no, I haven't grown out of Mario Kart. It's just this Mario Kart is fucking boring as fuck. And to be honest, I didn't play 8 because I knew it was based on 7. And I didn't like a lot of 7. I didn't like the whole coin thing. Hot take. I never really enjoyed the whole Nintendo is trying to appeal to the Super Nintendo crowd again with a lot of the stuff. Fuck off with that. Come on. I have to add that now. Yeah, here we go. Hang on. We'll get you. We'll get you. Oh no, where did it go? What happened? No! No. Where did it go? Are you fucking kidding me? Why doesn't it want to do it? What the fuck? Oh. Jesus. Nintendo abso-fucking-lutely would do that. Nintendo would fucking ask for a tip. God, I forgot there was a Mario baseball. I think on the is that what this is from? Mario Super Sluggers. Yeah, there was. I played the one. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. The Mario baseball on the GameCube is fucked up. I just remember it playing like fucked up. Like it just didn't feel like a Nintendo game, even though it was like very clearly like Mario and shit. It was kind of like. Yeah, Mario Superstar Baseball. But there's a point where it gets so fucking impossibly hard. I don't know. Maybe I might remember it poorly. Did Wario get his ass again? That's great.
They took my ass! I can't shit!
I don't see like a fucking defined ass crack though. That just looks like fucking back fat. I cannot believe I have spent like the past fucking like 2 hours on this one drawing. There is something wrong with me as a human being. I'm actually like dumbfounded. That being said, I am going to keep going. I'm not tired yet. Oh, fuck my ass. I didn't draw in her fucking hairpin. I keep forgetting to do that. Like, that's actually really important that she has that. I need to not fuck that up constantly. I need to not be such a fucking ass of dumb. Kemonomoto. Oh god, what is Kemonomoto? Do I know what that is? Oh no, is that furry like Shigeru Miyamoto? Do I want to know what that is? Oh no, I don't want to know what that is. I know I see it on the corner of the Discord window. I know exactly what that is, and I don't want to be reminded of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is a really unfortunate tangent. You know, I'm probably not doing myself any favors by not having like a design for this and just having it be having it be a thing that I could just kind of paste onto or like a Man, I was watching Hard for Games like I said earlier today, and it just made me really want to play a video game. I kind of just haven't done it in a minute. Hack and Slash Fury. It's free. But I got too many video games that I can play that are already free. What is Hack and Slash Fury? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's how I would describe this gameplay. I'll have to consider that for another day. Fair. Speaking of 5-minute experience, I need my fucking music. I need some music that isn't just going to be Nintendo or like fake drum and bass from the 90s. I don't know. I don't know what else to play anymore. I really don't. I'm so kind of just like out of it. God, YouTube is so fucking flooded with AI garbage music playlists. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Tanks music on loop. Oh, the arcade game, right? There's a couple tank video games that kind of live rent free in my head. There's that Sega one that I saw as a kid, but I never got to like actually play it, so I have like weird nostalgia for it. Oh, We Play Tanks. We Play Tanks. Alright. What the fuck is this? Paste and go. Should I put in my copy of Wii Play and play that at some point? I think I got a copy for like legitimately, like it was like $2 or $3. Do I even have a copy of Wii Play? I swear I did. Yes, I do. I see it. I couldn't see it on my shelf because of the reflection. I'll have to give the Wii games another chance. I really will. Honestly, the one Wii series game that I'm very glad I did buy, I didn't get it with a Wii Remote Plus, unfortunately. I didn't get it new. But Wii Sports Resort kind of got weird, started getting weirdly expensive. I think I paid like $20 for it. Play the Maple Story OST and tell me if you get copyright strike.
Maple Story. Maple Story.
This is what you wanted, right?
Maple Story. 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 Maple
Guys, I have to draw. I have to draw. I can't disc jockey for you guys. Oh, okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more request. Oh, this is the proto roll slop. Is it not? Oops. Oh, this is not working how I intended. I have to be somewhat light on this effect. I think it just doesn't. I don't know. Again, this is another one of those things that it would be nice to have a professional to consult about. What would be a good example of how this is handled. But no. We gotta be from fucking the Midwest. They don't got anime here. Actually, that might not be 100% true. There's probably more Japanese culture in this particular area than probably a lot of other places. Because of the University of Michigan. Okay. No, wait, shit. I can't do it that way. I keep forgetting it'll fuck me up if I do it that way. I have to, of course, enter it in manually, because God fucking forbid it place more than one tone layer. God fucking forbid. Is Mike and Melissa anime? Well, if you ask people who are trying to grift by calling their Western indie comic anime, then yes. If you want to ask that one lady I sent you the 30 fucking minute video from, where she has all this ridiculous shit to say about why everything is anime and why it shouldn't matter. The one that I literally couldn't finish because I wanted to like actually like put my fist through my computer screen. Which, real talk, if you need to make a 30-minute fucking video about why your thing is actually anime, you know what? I almost want to send you what she... So her whole claim to fame was that she got her little one-shot published by Viz, and that means she's a mangaka now, because Viz is a Japanese company, which it's not. It's an American company that was purchased by a Japanese company, and they publish all kinds of they publish other Western comics, so they're just a publisher, really. But she makes this whole screed about like what anime is, or like why you don't have to participate in the medium, but you can still call yourself a manga. And then you go and look at her stuff. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, Viz is basically just turning into goddamn Tokyo Pop at this point. They're trying to do the whole OEL thing. They're trying to branch out. Oh, there are so many of these that just bother me to look at. They really do. Where is it where the fuck is the one-shot thing? I really don't want to click any of these because I think they actually like follow who clicks them. But this person like made a 30-minute video, right, about this whole thing. And this is what her stuff looks like. Oh shit, I can't share it to Calico. I'll go ahead and like I'll go ahead and put the link in the chat, I guess, if you want to like subject yourself to this. Well, no, right, yeah, it's very much, yeah. I mean, admittedly, there's some, like, I mean, none of the art here is bad, like, I would never call any of this art, like, outright bad or low quality. Like, some of it makes me sick to my stomach, but, like, I can't in good faith say that it is actively bad art. But at the same time, I wish to not be associated with it in any way, shape, or form. Like, the fact that I have to sort of be associated with it because I'm, like, trying to be, like, a part of Japanese art, like, trying to learn a Japanese art medium, and I'm from the West. Like, it makes me very sad. But yeah, again, my whole you know, I keep like kind of running this through my brain bit by bit for the video, like how I'm gonna approach this sort of subject, because I know there's people that are gonna want to like talk about it, right? Like, I know by calling it manga, or like putting manga in the title, I'm going to like attract people to this. So I don't know. Because I know no matter what I say about the whole situation, I think there's always going to be someone who's just going to go like, well, actually, that's just that's just they'll try to throw. I don't know. I'm probably being very defensive about it, but that's because I've kind of lived through it in like art school and shit. Where like I would try to explain to people, hey, I really like this type of art. I like the way it's made. I want to go hang out with the people that make it, and I want to learn how to make this art. But because of course it's fucking anime, it has to be a fucking Einstein project. It can't just be like, oh yeah, go do that. Go learn from those people. So I'm kind of just like mentally preparing myself for an argument, I think. Also, the other thing that really fucks me off too about that specific example I posted is they put Japanese sound effects in there, but it reads from fucking left to right like a regular goddamn Western comic. It's like they got the most important part fucking wrong. I don't know. But that's just me. I'm sure there are plenty of people who find her work entertaining. I mean, again, it's not like incompetent art. Like, I don't think any of it is. I mean, is it like... But it's not manga. Like, for me, the thing that gets me with a lot of these people is they want to be, they want to call their thing manga because it like is the thing that they like and they're inspired by, and I can understand that. I can understand that, but if you're just gonna draw like Western indie comics and just kind of like abuse a label, and again, that's not even like that stuff existing is what gets me so fucking worked up. It's that for people who want to actually like be more of a part of the actual manga scene in Japan and not be some like weird Western comic like curiosity like exception. There's nothing for those people. But that's my big gripe with that whole shtick. For me, at least. Because people like her have been around for forever, too. That's the other thing. Is, like, there's always been someone like that who just draws like Western indie comics, and their whole thing is they just want to like be a manga artist, but they just don't even try, or they do it halfway. But I don't know, I'm harping on that one specific person a little too unfairly. There's a lot of art in that Viz Originals thing that I personally just kind of feel like is just artist alley art, you know? Yes, that's exactly it. It's DeviantArt having a fucking manga anime genre as like a genre, when most people participating in that really aren't connected to any people actually making the stuff that, like, it's this tertiary like art culture movement thing that exists outside of the thing that it's inspired by, and I personally just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want anything to do with it, and I don't want to like go around hating on people that are a part of that, or like it being a part of that, or are in that world by choice. But when you make a fuck off 30-minute video about like why you're actually a manga artist because you basically sacrificed a story to Viz, which is an American comic book publisher that has just become a dumping ground for manga magazines when it was acquired many years after its initial existence. Like, it's literally just the Tokyo Pop OEL thing again. Like, it really is. There was a whole, like, Tokyo Pop, in order to diversify their publishings, they signed a bunch of Western indie comic artists, and they called it OEL manga, and it went over very, very poorly for them, to the point where I think it actually, that was like right at the edge, I think. I might be memory holing this a bit, but I believe that was like right at the edge of them going out of business. That was one of their like little harebrained schemes to try and stay alive, Lord Farquaad style. But it went over very poorly, and then it came out later that they basically signed every one of those creators into like illegal contracts, and it basically just like completely wrecked any opportunity for them to take their story elsewhere that would be more of a fitting, like, sort of brand. And that's the only thing I can really find reporting on these days, unfortunately. But I do remember it was pretty vocally hated by a lot of people. But again, I could be memory holing that. That's not necessarily... I don't even know if I'm using that term right, memory holing. But yeah, I don't like the weird intersection of like Western artists trying to be manga anime artists, even though that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Oh, they've made all kinds of fucked up manga, dude. They made a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean manga. Like, literally all they gotta do is get, like, a fucking Japanese artist to play around with it. I don't know who Courtney Love is, though. Oh my god. Wow. That looks exactly like what I would have expected it to. That is exactly the kind of thing I think that I hate. Is like, oh yeah. Why did she get a manga then? Is it about how she got Kurt Cobain to shoot himself? Ayazawa. God, that sounds so familiar. I'm probably mixing her and Yao Nizawa. Now Yazawa? Oh, okay, so it's like how like didn't Stan Lee like make Hero Man or something? There was like a manga that he kind of like pitched the idea for. Also, for some reason, I remember he like had something to do with Shaman King. Getting, I could not tell you why, but there was like I vividly remember seeing Shaman King, and seeing like a picture of Stan Lee in a kimono. That was really loud. I apologize. I guess I'll do his hair, too. We'll finish this up. What time is it? Oh, fuck. It's past 1. I might... No, I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna attempt to keep going. I'm going to finish this panel, and I'll see how much of a dent I can do in the other panel, because I want to redraw her ass. It needs to be bigger. It's very, very good in the top panel, and I think it gets too small. But, yeah, I have a personal disgust for a lot of Western person tries to make manga, and then makes something that just doesn't hold up. Interesting. Stan Lee did a lot of manga with art by the Shaman King guy. That's kind of cool. Because Stan Lee's just kind of a writer, right? He's not really much of an illustrator. But Steve, even though he's not, I have more respect for him, at least, like, trying to work with people in that field, like, than people who just kind of, like, go, I want to make a manga. And then they just make their own thing and they just call it a manga. Plus, also, too, it's Stan Lee. I think he can get a fucking pass. He created, like, some of the most iconic characters of all time. I think I'm willing to concede that Stan Lee's, like, life and work gives him a pass. I don't know. Oh shit, I did his ears wrong. I did his ear wrong. Oh no. Oh no, we fixed it, guys. We fixed it. We fixed it! The M-word pass, yeah, there we go. Fucking monk. That shit'll get you fucking curb stomped in Kabukicho. Actually, if I remember correctly, he's not some... God, why did I design this character to be this way? This sucks. Why did I do this to myself? I should be looking at the fucking reference I made for the character. You know, the one I spent all that time making? I didn't spend that much time on it. I probably should have looked more at, like, Kemono Friends Arai. Aragumi-san. When doing this. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get some comments on this video, especially since, you know, in true guy with opinion about thing that he doesn't have any, like, actual qualifications on, I have a feeling that the art is gonna, my hope is that the art lives up to the goal, but I don't know if I really have a right to kind of self-criticize, I think. If I'm going to be so critical of other people. Fuck's sake. I know what's wrong with her face, I think. I still can't believe 3 hours of this shit. 3 fucking hours of this. I'm so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. There we go. Yes. No, what the fuck happened there? Some oddity. But I have a lot of pent-up rage, you see. I'm an angry boy when it comes to this shit because I've wanted to do it for so long. And instead of there being a path forward, it just seems like this weird, like, again, tertiary, like, wanting to be Thing Japan but not kind of like art movement and style is what's getting all the kind of forming, I guess I should say. That's true. No one who is ever a good person went to art school. Just ask Adolf Hitler and Andrew Dobson. Those are the only two people who ever went to art school, and me. So we have a sample size of everyone who ever went to art school. Oh yeah, that's true. He didn't go to art school. He got kicked out. You know what's funny is I see a lot of people, there's a lot of discussion about that, about his paintings and stuff. Like how like there's people that did and didn't go to art school, and like his paintings are like really like nice, but then there's people who did a lot of contemporary work, like looking work that is perceived to be less quality. Yeah, that is kind of sad, Calico. I do think about that. I do think about that from time to time, because like, well, the other thing too is there really isn't like a good way to do that still, is what I guess the case I'm trying to make. There really isn't like like, it's gotten a little bit different with a lot of the Chinese and Korean, like, gacha stuff. Because there's a history of, like, outsourcing and, like, you know, China would poach Japanese talent to try to build up their own industries. That's, like, a thing that happens. Or happened, I should say. Oh, God, this face still bothers me, man. There's something. I don't know. I think for now it's okay, we'll leave it, but... Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. That needs to be... So here's a little bit of a dicky trick that you can do. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, why is this doing this? Wait a minute, whoa. What the fuck? Wait a minute. What? Oh, that is so weird. How did that happen? Also, why isn't this covering that? Did it fuck up somehow? Let's try again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Fucking this prick Obama. This crack smoking faggot. I don't know how that happened. Good old Uncle Gubsy. I wonder if he still does stuff. Justin Silverman is out there somewhere. But yeah, like it's so kind of strange. Like there's clearly a demand for it to be able to go to Japan and learn how to make that kind of art. And again, like a lot of like gacha shit has kind of, as much as I don't like it and I don't like a lot of the art behind it, there's a lot that I like to nitpick about it at. I don't like the whole oil painting like mixed with anime thing. It's called thick coating in Japan. I think it's kind of like a weirdly like fake appeal to like quality by people who don't really think that hard about art. But at the very least, I cannot, again, in good faith, say that the art of a lot of gacha games is bad. If anything, it's quite the opposite. It's incredibly effective and well done. I just don't like it. But I also just don't like gacha in general, either. There's very few things that I would like that I... Like... I liked the Princess Connect anime a lot, because it was a really nice anime. But it's also attached to a gacha game, and I guess the story is kind of weird. To where it couldn't be properly adapted or something. But I like it because it's by the same guy who did the Konosuba anime. But, yeah, there just kind of really isn't a good avenue, unless you speak Japanese and are in the know. Yeah, unfortunately, the Princess... Well, I think is the actual game, like, dead? Or it's just the American one died really fast because of fucking soggy fucking knob. Soft log or whatever. Fucking squishy rectangular prism. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Princess Pecorine is this happens to me a lot where I'll see someone... World Flipper I really wanted to try. That was one I actually really wanted to try. It's very unfortunate. See, that's the thing, is the ones that have the fucking potential to get me don't come over here. But I thought, like, the World Flipper art was really cute and nice. But yeah, like, there just really isn't a good avenue for it. And every time I look up, like, you know, even on shit that's, like, celebrated, like Colosso and shit like that, half of it is, like, these Chinese and, like, Korean artists. It's like, that's not the thing. That's not what I want to learn. Like, is the art nice? Yeah. Is it better than mine? Fucking absolutely. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like the art isn't good. But it's also not the thing that I like. It's different. It's like, you know, hamburgers are good, but if I'm going to a fucking pizza joint, Zenless, I refuse to play fucking Hoyo shit. I absolutely refuse. Correction, you say they have furries. They have one furry, and then they have, like, the Bara dude. I consider that to be one, and that's the only one that will be in the fucking game. Mark my fucking words. Because all of those games operate on they'll get one niche subgenre in as a character, but then they'll just give up after that. Straight up. I absolutely refuse to even, like, download a Hoyo thing. Putting money in is not even like it's not even like a consideration. I just won't download it. Okay, well, let's leave this for now. I might have to come back and fuck with this in the finishing process. The Shiage. But I also gotta add, like, it's looking kind of good, though. At least certain parts of it are looking good. This top drawing right here, I was looking at it. It's very nice. I think I need to add more white to a lot of these. I think that's what's missing from a lot, is adding, like, hair highlights and stuff. Okay, so rather than... I don't want to give up yet, but I also don't want to stop. Or I don't want to go to the next panel. So what am I going to do? What can I do? I think there was one that I kind of half started. Maybe we could start this panel right here. There's a couple really nice, like, small ones that I think that could all be, like, totally good. But no, yeah, I absolutely refuse to play Hoyo. Sorry, Calico. It is against my religion. I think if I actually played it, like if a person that practiced Muslim or Islam, they practice Muslim, they practice Muslim people. I think if a practitioner of Islam, it would be like if they ate pork, or is that Jews? That can't eat pork, but basically, they would come in contact with it. I would hit the download button and I would burst into flames. I would be smote by Christ Almighty, the King of Kings, the one true God. But I have, that being said, I have seen Pulchera. Now that I'm on the fucking subject of it, and I gotta say, I'm kind of baffled by her character design, how they managed to make a character that's simultaneously fucking dumpy and lanky at the same time. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, is she supposed to be a serval? You know, one of those African, like, wildcats that's, like, unusually long. Because that's the only thing I can think of that they were going for, is they were trying to, and it would make sense because of the whole Kemono Friends thing. It's like they're trying to make sexy Kemono Friend character, but also Kemono. But yeah, me no like Hoyo. And I liked them even less when I remembered the fucking cowgirl for Genshin that people were drawing. And it's just like some regular fucking chick. But she eats a lot. So she's fat, even though she looks totally normal. And isn't overweight at all. And she's a cow, but she's just a regular girl with fucking a headband with horns on it. It's like, shut the fuck up. Can't even do a cowgirl, right, China? But real talk, though, if they couldn't get me with Hana from Mahjong Souls, then I think that just all hope is lost for China to ever get me to play one of their crappy video games. Or, excuse me, it's not a video game. It's a slot machine with an interactive element attached to it. China doesn't make video games. What's better than this? Dudes drawing dudes. Was it Waifu from Arknight's Calico? Did they make her? Did they make her? Arknights isn't suffering from what I know. That's the only one I ever gave a chance. That one I did download and play, and I have a decent amount of the figures. I thought it was Evertail's Misha. Well, let's figure it out, I guess. Misha from Evertail. Huh. Wow, they really did change her, huh? That is, like, completely different. See, my issue isn't that they tried to improve the character design. It's they went way too hard in the other direction. Like, they you could have had a better looking tiger chick. Like, I think the thing that's off-putting here is they put, like, a tiger head on, like, a human body. I personally never really liked that in Kemono. I feel like it needs to be somewhere in between. Like, you can have muzzles and stuff, but the anatomy has to... The human to regular anatomy has to track. In my opinion. But they do this a lot with dude characters. Where they do, like, the fucking DreamWorks animated movie thing. Where... they'll make like they'll do like the petite looking girl face where like the features aren't as pronounced, and then the dudes will just be like a fucking animal head on like a human body. But yeah, that's interesting, I suppose. I think they could have worked with a furry character design. I just think that the original one was too bit too high on the scale for my taste. But that's just theory. WEEABOO-FUNZONE theory. But yeah. Getting angry about Kemono. Although I'm assuming that game is like not... I'm assuming that game is like some like... Evertail wiki. Oh, is it a Japanese? Gotcha. Because, see, that's the thing. You have to question it now. What the fuck is Ziga Ziga Games? Well, we can find this out by Googling the company. The first result is Zega Games, a black company. Oh, it's in Tokyo. So it is, well, is it a black company? I have to know, our Japan Life. Total black company. They're always hiring, which is a red flag for anything that requires actual certify. I know 2 former employees. Run. Well, it seems like the fact that they unKmoto'd a character is probably the least of the problems associated with that company and that project. But, that's just a black company theory. But,
Oh, you're so stubborn now that you're gay, Luigi.
Oh, yeah, well, you're a
Fat bitch.
uh-oh. I'm missing the stuff. My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big. Alright, let's actually fucking... Hey, I know. I'll use my trusty drawing pen. Fuck, I fucked it up. God damn it. Fuck my ears. What the hell were they thinking? Well, this one was at least... Ah, fuck. This one was at least easy to do. I also kind of fucking had it half done, but whatever, I suppose. Could be worse. Nice, dude. Got something done. Fuck yeah. But that's good. That's good right there. Whoops. Of course. One of these is the right one. It's this one. God, I will say that's what takes the most time for me. Is this wrong? Okay, we'll do it like that because it's easier to see. Man, that does just look kind of weird. But it is kind of getting late, I think. Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock. We'll see if there's one more quickie we can do real quick. Maybe. Although it's probably going to take us longer than that. See if we can't move it all at once. Oh, fuck. That's gonna get the fucking eyebrow too, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's why it's a bad idea to do everything on the same layer. Because you can fuck it up. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Rip his heart out. Hit me. Ah. Ah. And we could do a little funny background. A little ha-ha funny background later. That's looking pretty good. Let's save all this shit now that I think about it before we have a catastrophic destruction meltdown. Oh god. Oh no, please save. Save it. Oh, did it go? Okay. Where did I leave off? Yeah, that's saved. Okay, what else? What can we do real quick? Like real quick. We got like 8 minutes. This one. Let's go. Let's fucking go. It's go time. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Okay, turn this fucking shit off. No, where's the other one? There we go. I'm going back to drawing glowy-faced fox goddess titties after this. Hell yeah, dude. I should just give up and convert full scale. It's only camo now. Yeah, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Well, we're about done here. I got like what, 2 minutes left before it hits 2. I'll wrap it up. I'll do let's see. What else we got? Okay, I can already see some problems with this. See, this is why I suck at drawing fast. See, he's saying "ah" with you, Rad. Oh man, I should have played this more at the one arcade meetup that I used to go to, because he had a machine of it, but it seems like that particular meetup is like either dying or dead. Which is rather unfortunate. Because that's one thing that I don't think I could reasonably acquire myself is a Daytona cabinet. Whoops. The one that he really spoke highly of that I never ever got to play was, there was another Sega game. I believe it was Outrun 2. Yes, it was Outrun 2. They had nothing but good things to say about it. And it's built in the same cabinet as, like, the Virtual-Ons and shit. There's a lot of games that use that style of cabinet. But apparently Outrun 2 is, like, giga fucking hard to find. Like, even just in the wild, it's, like, almost impossible. But it's basically the same cabinet as, like, a Virtual-On 2. And that was the one that kind of has... That's like the one racing game. Oh, that sucks. I forgot the Yakuza games all have, like, Sega arcade shit in it, don't they? Oops. Alright, let's bring this shit home, shall we? Quickly, we're running out of music. And it's also past 2. I will say, this black hair part is probably the most annoying part of this character to draw. Because it doesn't always look good from every angle, and there's, like, considerations that you have to be aware of. Wow, this song kind of goes on for a minute, huh? Oh. Nope. Nope, I like him better white. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did find an extended loop. I'm like, damn, this song is taking a minute to end. That's because it's been extended to 30 minutes. But yeah, I think that's good for now. I think we can let it go with that. Maybe I'll play with this eye shape a little bit later. I'm always kind of like, if I'm in the middle of work, I'm not really, I don't always like work on the art itself. But I do try to like, if there's something I need to like tweak or whatever, I'll futz around with it. Just because that's boring and no one really wants to see that. Alright. I think that's going to do it for me, fellas. It was good to at least get one more in there, I think. I think that's pretty good. Take it easy. Have a good night. I'll be back another day.